starting.
Where it is. My screen is visible to all.
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Can you increase the font size?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Just increase font size, please.
Yeah, okay.
Just select all.
Control A.
Control A.
Control?
A.
Sorry. Control A. Okay.
Then increase the font size.
Thank you.
Go to font A.
Okay. It is
18.
visible.
18.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
18 is fine.
Yeah. 18 is fine.
Yeah, 18 is fine.
Yes. Okay, done. Yes, today I'm explaining about P2P process. P2P means procure to pay, that every organization operates the business and purchase the raw material of the purchase of the raw material and services material details. And nowadays business has efficient in using of the P2P process to can procure the those materials and services also. Here we have 12 steps in P2P process, like requirement identification, authorizing the purchase order approval, shortlisting the vendor, taking quotation from the vendors, vendor selection, shipment notice, receiving the goods and recording the invoice, three-way match, making payment to the supplier, and reporting or reconciliation. And here we have 12 steps, but we are knowing about mainly 8 steps only. But I'll tell all those steps in completely P2P process. Here, requirement identification, that means mainly we are firstly, we are starting in the requirement identification because of business has any manufacturing company that we need, that they need materials or services, labor charges, labor services, etc. So at the time we are purchasing the raw material. This is the first step in P2P process, and it is all those responsible of every company to add the one person. That person he will be all those material details or whatever it is, all those requirements he managed. So materials purchase and material whatever that material information, all those information they can that person give to the purchase department. After that, authorizing to the purchasing order. The purchasing order at this process, material requirement completion. After material requirement completion, purchase order is the mainly important. So the purchase order is we can give a purchase order. Okay, 1 minute. In that purchase order, the manager will give to the quotation like whatever we purchase the material and quantity, the material quality also, all those information can be included into the purchasing order. In this purchasing order also we have 8 steps in different types of purchasing orders, like standard PO, standard purchase order, time and material purchase order, fixed purchase order, blanket purchase order, planned purchase order, rush purchase order, emergency purchase order, contract purchase order. In real time we know about completely all those information because of it is useful for us. If I think so, that's why I included in this all those information. And standard PO means it is most commonly used. Every company using normal like regular POs. Information like in this PO included price and quantity. Normal information will be given into the standard PO. Time and material PO. Any company can purchase the goods or any services or any materials, whatever it is there. they can mention into the time and whatever material we need, we buy we buy at that information giving into the in this time and material purchase order. At after that, seller will be giving deliver to the same time, whatever time mentioned into this purchase order. At the time they can delivered into the product in at that in the this type of materials or this type of information included into the time and material. Fixed purchase order, it is a agreement or contract between companies, because of they are fixed in one and only one time. They are fixed price, because of sometimes price will may change or may not change. Seller will be seller will be changed the price, or may not be changed. At the time the buyer will be issued into the in this purchase order, because of whatever purchase price will be changed. But we can, before we can a buyer will be whatever price is mentioned, at that price will be giving into the product. So at the time this purchase order will be useful for all companies. And blanket purchase order, it is open ended contract and monthly basis of contract order, because of supplier will be issued the delivered the product at that some only some time of specific period, or specific time they can mention into the PO. So at the time blanket purchase order will be used. Planned purchase order, planned purchase order is nothing but the buyer will be giving into the advanced booking, like because of it any it is useful for to buyer will be can take 2 or 3 years or 4 years, whatever it is it contract, they will be giving into the advanced amount, and after that they will issue the PO and delivered to the products. Whatever quantity, whatever material will be we need, that information can be included and giving to the some details into the vendor. After that they will be useful for planned purchase order. Emergency is nothing but if any sometimes company will be damaged goods at the time deliver the product, the buyer will be can responsible also responsible for this. At the time company will be issued emergency order. In this emergency order will be giving issued into the senior authority only, because of it make may it is not useful for regular, sometimes only, like the damaged goods or any accidents to deliver to whenever deliver the product, like damaged goods, any some issues can be coming under. At the time emergency purchase order will be given. Rush purchase order, in this purchase order is the product will be sometimes we need emergency delivery. So at the time the buyer will be delivered to the product. At the time company will be issued into the rush purchase order. Contract purchase order be nothing but contract purchase order nothing but it agreement between two or more companies or two or more businesses. So at the time they are they are they are agreed with to agreed with 2 or 3 years, like that whatever it is they are they are contract with buyer, because of sometimes all conditions mentioned into the purchase order. At the time they will take the information, they will take a contract, the information will be complete, what type of material or how many years they are taking the contract, and which type of quantity, that material quantity, quality, delivery time, payment and information, all these including contract purchase order. It is most sometimes on many in so many like heavy purchase orders or heavy manufacturing companies are using into the contract purchase order. It will second one, third one is purchase order approval. In this purchase order approval, before that a purchase manager will giving into the purchase manager. Purchase manager, he will authorize the all those purchase orders and all those information, which type of material we can buy, and information at a delivery time, and all those information, payment terms and conditions, all those information he checked and can give to the procurement department. After that, procurement department can be understand and what we need requirement. Shortly, fourth one is taking the quotation from vendors. Vendor information is very important, and very important into the P2P cycle. Here, company will request to the proposal for all the vendors. We need the material details. So which what we need the material details, that are the details giving into the vendors, and they are request to propose RFP sending into the company. After that, shortly the shortlisting of the vendors. Here, shortlisting of the vendor depends upon their, depending upon request, the procurement department will checked and shortlist of the vendors, shortlist of the vendors, because of they are issuing they are checked into the material price quotation and material details, quality, and delivery time. All these credibility information will be checked. After that, they will company will be shortlisting of the vendor. After that, vendor selection. The vendor selection is nothing but after all those in after all those steps completion, vendor will be agreement to the company, because of they are already finalized. Company will be finalized the vendor, that information finalize the vendor. After that, vendor will be sending to the quotation to the buyer. All those in this agreement, they are included into the terms and conditions, like what we need, which type of material, and delivery times, quantity and quality information, and the price details also included. After that, they are confirmation of about materials. A company will be confirmed into the vendors. Before we can't confirmation all those in, we can check the one more time, we can check the information. After that, company will be selected by the vendors. And shipment notice. In this shipment notice, after the all those in steps completed, shipment notice will be issued before delivery the product. So at the time, P2P cycle, at the time shipment notice will be issued. At the time, seller will be delivered to the product. After that, company, any one person will be checked by the material. And at the same time, vendor also issued the info notice, because of which type of material, what we will name it, what material we can delivered, the same as or not. So all those information they can included, and the vendor also giving into the notice, and company also giving into the notice. They are checked. After both are checked, after that, product will be delivered. Receiving the goods, the company receiving the goods from the supplier, they are checked by the one more time from the vendor information, shipment notice, and purchase order, all those information they can receive. After that, when they can issue the invoice. After receiving the goods, company will be issuing the invoice document, recording into the invoice. After delivered of the product, the company will be in issued in invoice. So at the time invoice giving into the supplier, and payment terms also included into the invoice. So payment details, when the buyer will be deliver the product, at the time company will issued into the record invoice document. Three-way match is nothing but vendor and company both are say matching into the documents, like invoice documents or purchase order, whatever documents they can give, all those documents can be matched, same or both are same or not, or any issues or any price changes or any material damage, material information will be same, both are same or not, they will check by the documents. After that all those documents will be completely perfect. At that time they will issue the purchase documents can be given. At that time three-way match is useful, making to the payment. After three-way match is completed, the documents, all those documents they can give move forward to the accounting department. Accounting department also one more time checked by the price, quantity, how much price they will give, and quality, and what which type of material they can give, all those information. Accounting department also vendor accounting department will be checked vendor details one more time. After when accounting department will be checked, they can give approval of the payment. So reporting or reconciliation nothing but accounting department can pay the amount through bank or through cash, whatever it is process, whatever vendor will be, which type of payment they will need. At in that process can be processing into accounting department. It can accounting department. Here reporting or reconciliation, sometimes it is useful for advantages also. Enhance the purchase process and decrease the processing cost. It enhances purchasing process, it clearly defines the purchasing procedure involved into the purchasing procedure, and it will be boost overall all the process in efficiency or efficiency of the process, decreasing the processing cost. Here ERP purchase mod, here decreasing the purchasing procedure can processing by the cost and providing by inventory in tracking without paperwork. That means sometimes we are use by the purchasing of the materials, we can reduce the processing cost or reducing processing cost. It is sometimes we can give the product order can be online, like that at the time we can be useful sometimes. Here so many vendors are using so many softwares, like here may not be, I think so three, I will mention in three servers only: SAP Ariba, GP Smart, and Copa BSM. SAP Ariba, you know very well all those information, but it provides you simply and speed and some SAP Ariba is most used for vendors. It is useful. It is most important technology, and integrated with ERP systems also, and it is flexible with budget checking, and they can give management approvals and financial reports and reunion process. All these it is useful easy process in SAP Ariba. GP Smart, it builds with expertise in the procurement process, and it provides comprehensive technology for the direct and indirect procurement. It and it provides cloud platform. It is used. It is a it is based on cloud platform because of it is GP Smart is the based on using with Oracle, and sometimes upstream and downstream process also here. Copa BSM platform, it provides complete visibility software and holds on to It provides modern design experience. And here errors also, I can 1 minute, right? GP software is push. GP software has also errors also here. GP software, GP Smart is also having some problems like it is based on Oracle database. We have faced some problems like bank information to giving into the bank information or giving into the new vendor details. At the time, GP Smart will coming under the errors also. Thank you so much. If any doubts and if please ask me. Hello,
Good.
Yeah, nice.
The presentation is good. Thank you for
hello.
Nice.
giving efforts and time.
Yeah, nice presentation.
Yeah, you have gathered good information. Also, other applications like GP Smart, Ariba, Coupa, all those things. Separate tool is there in companies. They will use these tools.
Yes. Gathering the purchasing orders also, different types of purchasing orders.
Yeah, and also that SAP Ariba that is used by the P2P team, P2P, okay, P2P team,
Yes.
Yes, yes.
and GP Smart also that will be used by procurement team.
GP Smart also having the GP Smart facing some issues like banking information or vendor details. If I
Mhm.
check the Google, so a little bit information I gathering.
Okay, okay. So very good for your this presentation. Thank you.
డాక్యుమెంట్ నెట్లో ఇది గ్రూప్ లో షేర్ చేస్తారా?
Sure, okay.
Okay. Others? Recording stop చేసేయండి.
Okay, fine.